Week number 100 of the 27-inch challenge. So I'm back. I'm here. I'm still here. I have I'm having some life stuff and transitioning stuff. So bear with me, guys. So this is some side delt work. One of my favorite now, behind the back, behind lateral raise, behind the body lateral raise. So, and we're doing cluster works because the reality is you cannot load on smaller muscle groups. For example, here you cannot load 180 pounds on your side delt. So progressing in weight is much slower in terms of comparing the smaller to the compound movements, the isolation versus the compound movements, the smaller muscle groups compared to the bigger muscle groups. So what happened here is I just realized when you're doing clusters, you save time. Because if you normally do like 6 sets of 10, 60 reps total, it will take you like 10 minutes. If you do it cluster type, do a set of 20 and then do like 3 sets of smaller cluster, control the rest, it's just gonna take like 2 minutes. Okay, so it saves time. At the same time, most of us are not, we don't have enough equipments at home in terms of weight. So it's a good way of really maximizing the effect of light weights. Okay, if you just have like 30 pounds maximum on your home, and you can manipulate rest and still kind of have that muscle tear, okay, that we need in order to grow. Okay, so dieting wise, you'll see a lot of food here on this. We're gonna rant, we're gonna explain what is the goal from here on proceeding. So update, my waist is around 28-29 inches. Sometimes it's if I ate a lot, it's 29 on the bloated days, and on the like days that I really control my calories, it's around 28 inches. Okay, so it's not bad, still there, but I'm not really hitting the goal of going down to 27. Okay, so that's kind of the challenge now. And yeah, this is some of the foods that has been a staple on most days. And if you're watching me quite a while now, I really enjoy my food. Okay, so that's one of the things that I want to show you. You can still have a pretty decent physique without sacrificing the high calorie foods, the delicious foods. Okay, so this is some pasta bolognese. So what happened, my calories now, I up my calories from the normal 1800 1600 to around 2000 to 2500. Okay, that's kind of my decision nowadays to up my calories. Why? It's because it's stress. Okay, dieting is a form of stress, and even more dieting or prolonging the diet, if you're not a competitor or a fitness model like me, I'm just doing this for the sake of being healthy and looking good and really having quality of life. If I diet even more, it will not be good. Okay, I hope you can relate to me. Life happens, adulting happens, or adulting happens and hits hard. So the bills, the you have a lot of time before, but now you are really really are short on time. You have a lot of work to do, a lot of skills to master, or new skills to master. So dieting even more will put a stress on those things, okay, because willpower is very limited. And yeah, it's for mental health, okay. So that's my baby, okay. So it's for mental health reason. So if you are not really enjoying right now and you're really stressed, some people take this to the extreme, okay. When they are stressed, they really are over binging, okay, which is not good, okay. And I think what causes that is the whole toxic dieting mindset, okay, or dieting all the time mindset, okay. You have to diet, and it kills us. That's why there are many eating disorders nowadays. Even bodybuilders, even physique athletes, are reporting like they have binging disorders, they have eating disorders, because of that mindset that you have to diet all the time and you have to look a certain way all the time. No, okay, I want to encourage you guys that you can take a little bit of, you are disciplined. I know, I'm not saying you're not. We are disciplined, we should apply discipline, but sometimes we should take a little step back and take time and focus on other areas of our life, because fitness is not the most important thing. Looking good is not the most important thing. There are more important things in life, like your friends, your family, okay, your relationship with God, your career, putting food on the table. Okay, you have to focus on those things. And I'm not saying you binge, okay? Even though if you do it right, it can feel like a binge. I'm just saying maintain what you have now. And it's amazing. I'm showing you now how pleasurable, how really good, how much you can eat if you're just maintaining your weight and you are strength training and you are really hitting your vegetables and drinking your water, and you're cooking your meals, okay, you're preparing your meals. Actually, this preparing your meals stuff will be gone if I transfer to my new my new life. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna eat out a lot for a long time, but hopefully I found a place of my own so that I can prepare my meals. So for now, this is some just home cooked meals. When you cook meals at home, you control the calories, okay. For example, oil, you can control how much oil you put on the food, so you save like 200-300 calories, okay. So of course, for the life stresses, even if the life stress, you still go to church, okay. And I feel the adulting here, okay, when you are really having groceries, okay, it's the inflation is really hitting us, so we're feeling it, okay. If you go to fast foods, the prices are really, you're gonna be surprised compared to before, because I told you I'm not a fan of eating out a lot, right? So when I go to fast foods, I'm surprised of the price. I'm like, I can prepare 3 meals with this. So this is my new place. It's in Makati City, okay, and we are going to work here. The work environment is different, and we have to run the business and and eat out a lot. So this is gonna be the challenge. Okay, can I maintain this while eating out a lot? Because I don't have the time to prepare meals. Okay, like my clients used to, say. Okay, so this is like now an experiment of what I do to my clients. What they what they feel or what they experience. I'm gonna experience now. So yeah, this is some Subways. The mayonnaise, Subway is good, but I think the mayonnaise that makes it super high in calories. So yeah, this is some home cooked meals, but I bought it from a local eatery here, and we go home from time to time, cook some cheesecakes. So that's kind of the lifestyle now. Okay, that's the change that we are experiencing now. Adulting, they say, is an extreme sport. So it's true. Okay, it's really a sport. It's after work, and then you have to do some stuff. You have to take care of, if you have family, you have to take care of the kids, and you repeat that over and over again. It's gonna wear you out. It's really an extreme sport. Okay, so I am saluting all those people who are fighting, who are still health conscious, and they're still working out and dieting, even if the life stress come. You're the champions, in my opinion. You're the real deal. Okay, in fact, I want to read to you a quote by one of my favorite strength coaches. He really influenced me why I train the way I train now. His name is Stuart McRobert. He wrote the book Beyond Brawn. So he said this: the biggest champions of the training world are not the drug enhanced, or the genetically blessed, or the competitive elite. That's not the biggest champions. He said the biggest champions of the training world are the unsung heroes who applied years of dogged determination in order to build themselves up against the odds without ever using drugs, without seeking or finding publicity, and without divorcing themselves from the rigors of and responsibilities of everyday working and family life. The genetically gifted and drug-enhanced superachievers who have near-perfect training conditions and lifestyles cannot hold a candle to the real heroes of the training world. Even though you're stressed, even though you have this family life, you still train. So I really applaud you, and let's do this together. And I think that's the point why I'm doing this. I want to influence everyone that has already given up, that it's possible. You can still do it. You can still fit it in. You can still fit twice a week workouts and eat real delicious foods like this. Enjoy without ever pressuring yourselves to be single digit body fat. I'm not saying that's bad. I think it's just unrealistic for most people to maintain for life. Okay, year round, you're really going to maintain 8%. It's doable if you are a fitness influencer and this is your life, but for most people, I think it's not ideal. Okay, if you want to enjoy delicious foods in the in big amounts, I think that's not possible. So you can be from time to time. Example, in the summers, you get down from 12 to 8, and then you go back and forth from 8 to 12. And we're doing a lot of walkings now, and I think that's the main key why I'm maintaining so well, because I'm walking a lot. Okay, and this is a tip: walking is king when it comes to maintenance. Calorie deficit is king when it comes to fat loss, but when it comes to maintaining your weight, walking, if you are very good at really, even if it's not walking, it's just activity. If you're really good at moving, you can maintain your weight pretty well. You can get away with lots of buffets and things. I'm not even counting calories now. I just know I'm around 2,000 to 3,000 calories. Sometimes I'm over, but I walk a lot, and I tend to measure my waist every morning, and I tend to get away with those high calorie days because of the activity. Now I know why it's so important to maintain good amount of activity. I know you drive cars and you go to the office, and you have no time to get activity in, and I'm telling you, it's possible. It's really possible. It's all about time management. If it's important to you, you'll fit the vegetables, you'll fit the walking. Why are you the things you do, why you do it? It's because it's important to you. So if your health is important to you, you minimize pizzas, you minimize higher calorie foods, okay? And you prioritize the veggies, the foods that fill you up a lot. And this is some home cooked meals, some eatery meals. So it's pretty good that there are kind of cheaper home cooked alternative meals here, so you can eat more, okay? And there's some 120 to 240 calorie desserts, and that's kind of the life now. It's all about it's eating out. It's walking, and I'm gonna show you the next week the workouts and how do I cope with it, because for the gym I have no option now. I don't know the place. I don't know if there's a cheaper or more affordable gyms. So yeah, and this is some Filipino sisig, enjoying some Filipino foods. I think this is the weekend, so yeah, automatic high calorie day weekends. So yeah, again, enjoying food, enjoying stuff. And for you people who are struggling with, I got work, I got fat, and I got out of shape, I'm here to tell you it's doable. You just need to fix some few habits, and this is where our coaching comes in, because not everyone is the same. We're not the same. We need some specific one-on-one lifestyle habit change. So hit me up, okay? So see you next week. Bye bye and peace.